Autobots, transform!
Today we're going to have a look at the Commander class Rodimus Prime from the War for Cybertron Kingdom series. So let's have a look at this big fella, shall we? Takes up quite a bit of room there. He's nice and long. We'll bring him front on, move the camera out. Yeah, got some nice flaming on the side there, and on the front too. Yeah, there we go. I always seem to have a problem tabbing mine in just in front of that wheel there. Never wants to tab in. Same with the top, but I'll get to that later on. So yeah, let me just bring up a couple other figures just to do some scale comparisons. First off, I'll do Siege Voyager Optimus Prime. You can see how that one looks there. And of course, with the Studio Series Hot Rod, so there's the junior him. And lastly, I shall bring in the other Commander class figure I have, Skylynx. I'll zoom that right out there. There we go. Yeah, a couple of big fellas in my little display cabinet here that I use for recording. So there we go. I'll take him out. All right, and of course he does obviously separate away from his Winnebago half. Let's just pop that away for now, shall we? There he is as car mode. Back end is so weird on this. It's just weird. I don't like it. Definitely not his most flattering angle. And I'll just bring up Optimus and Hot Rod again. Just so you can see where they kind of hang out. There we go. Alrighty. And what I'll do before we get into Mr. Rodimus himself, let's have a look at the trailer. Now, first things first, I really want to get this off my chest. That bugs me no end. Just no matter how many times I squeeze, slowly pops itself open. It's not too bad if you take the gun out, but what's the point of having a gun if you got to take it out? So, anyway, got a little storage spot in there. Throw some bits and pieces in. There's an opening little ramp with nice little simulated pistons there. Just bring down this little ramp. See the gun hiding in there. It does have the attachment for any of your other little battle masters, your little shield guys, like Slitherfang. So you can attach them up, or even your old Titans Returns Power of the Prime leaders that had base modes. So we'll close that up, bring that down, and we'll do a good old opening up. And we'll bring out his gun. Very, very G1 toy. Quite big. So yeah, got a couple of little handles in there. So yes, he does attach to the base, so you can just pop that out. Got all your little, lots of little plugs there to plug in pretty much anything you want. And as for the gun. See, it's got some, you know, they've given it some tracks there. Not that they roll or anything. Some nice smoke effects on the tips there. Little battlefields, nice little nod to the old G1 toy. So, yeah, here we go. And it does come with some accessories. We do get a gun, which just does fold in half for storage. He's got a sword, nice little sword there. Close this up. Now underneath here, it's got a little storage tray on an MP44. And in here I've just got these Matrix of Leadership effects part, 2 black smoke effects parts. We have 2 of these, might recognise those, as well as this one that just breaks down into other little pieces, and it's just the same as the one that came with Skylinks, just done in blue, which is the same one as the one that came with Omega Supreme. So that's his accessories. Plastics. Alright, let's pop that away. Bring back the man of the show, and we'll get down to transforming him. And we can check out the pop mode. Alright, so what I do first is I just take these little tabs inside here, fold those down, and they just tab in right there. And you can bring that up for now. Alright, and I'm just going to unplug his arms so I can get those out of the way. Alright, so with that back part, his backpack up and his arms out of the way, and then I move on to doing his legs. So I'll just turn them over, just pop them out from that tab, push that wheel down, open up, push that down, split them apart, just pop that open, and just rock that down. See, it just comes in there. Pop that in. This part always gives me grief because it doesn't like to. You've got a double hinge there which you can use to bring it out, but it doesn't seem to come all the way out. And you've got another one just in there. You can pop out like that. And that's supposed to just, there you go. A little bit of forcing to get that one in, but you can see you can get the wheel and the tab there. We just wrap that around and see. And we just bring a bit more light on that. A little gap there, that will just a little tab. Just there, which will plug into there. Doop. Right. And just fold back his ankle. And that's 1 foot done. And so I'll do the same on the other side. Bring that down. In. Now this one always likes to really annoy me. Oh, got in nicely. Nah, it's doing what I knew it would do. I can never get that little part to actually stay in. Always pops open. It sits right. I check it and I check it. When I think I've got it right, pops out on me. Alright, moving on. Bring that down so we can just grab these shoulders. Let's bring those down for now. Just come out on those little hinges there. Grab his chest. Hold in those flaps. There's his face. I'm just going to move the canopy down, just on that little hinge there. Bring these up. And we just spin that around. There we go. Now his arms are going to be orientated the right way. So, just push down that little tab there. And that little tab is just going to go into a little notch in here. Right. Let's see if that's going to play nice. There we go. Doop. And we'll do the same for the other side. Down. Down. It's biting me. Yeah, man. Let's get that popped in. Alright, so I'm going to shoulders, just going to spin the hips. Alright, bring his chest up. Now this part may be a little bit tricky because you've got that little slot there. It's just there, it's just got a little point in there it'll just snap into. Eventually. Well, it seems to be riddled with parts I just do not want to cooperate. It's so annoying. Alright. Got that in, I believe. A little peg in the canopy. That'll come in with a nice snap. Back, spin around. And these little toothy pegs are just going to go into a little gap right there. Alright, we'll just finish up with his hands. So just give those a nice little tug. When you go too hard, you'll break his armor. Alright. So what we're going to do now is just lift that up, spin it around. We take this part here, just bring it in, up, and that will just fold across. You'll see the tabs that they go into. There we go. We'll do the same on the other side. Pull down, pop open, spin around, hold that down. Wrap that around. And now lastly, this part's a little bit tricky. The front wheels here have a little splitting part. There we go. There's the tab. It's going to open up for me. No, why would you? There we go. Now we got it. So now just slide that up. And there's a little slot just there. There's a tab on the other end of the tyre. And there we go. And that just tabs in like so. Same for the other side. Search around for your little. There we go. Get that. And there, He is. So yeah, he actually is really quite nice in robot mode. I really like him. They've done a good job on this one. He's just a lot more detail defined, you know, on his wings, you know, back of the legs, side of the legs. Ooh, push the chest in. Ah, I forgot to step. Push the chest in. I do find that his face I always found to be, in this one, they've really made him look old and lack of sleep orientated. Not sure if that's coming through on my phone or not. Let's see. Yeah. Alright. There he is. Oh, yeah. Very cool. When I first saw him, I'm like, nah, I'm not going to get him. He was just... I didn't like the look of it, but then seeing some pictures in hand, he actually come up really quite good. So, yeah, do some scale comparisons. Well, not too bad there, actually. They're kind of the same height, which is good. Makes sense, how it should be. There we go. And that's those two fellas done. A nice little upgrade there, as one would expect. And Skyling's absolutely towers over him. Again, no surprises there. Alrighty. Yeah. So that's where I'll wrap up everything for this review. Probably going to be the longest one I've done yet. And I will see you on the next one. Alright, stay safe.
Zombie apocalypse.